So here we have the Mini One convertible automatic on a 15 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see that it's a two-door car. We'll start off by showing you inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the rear of the car, you'll notice the tailgate opens downwards on this car. You can have, and it shows you up on here, but up to 80 kilograms of weight this will hold. And given that it's a convertible, it actually has a fairly decent sized boot as well, and a 50-50 split folding rear seat. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in great condition the whole way round. So let's hop inside, we'll run through the controls and get the roof down as well. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. We have the rev counter and speedometer here, and the total miles of 7,305. Over in the centre, we have the main speedometer for the car, and the fuel gauge just there. In terms of music and what have you, we have DAB digital radio. This car's got AM and FM as well. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do. We have the CD player, auxiliary input, and USB input, all of which you can see on the screen just there. Under the menu heading, we can change various vehicle settings and also pair up our phone for Bluetooth so that we can make and receive phone calls. Below that we have the CD player and then air conditioning. So you can adjust your fan speed, temperature, direction of the air, then hit that button to turn the air conditioning on, or of course back off again. That button there will recirculate the air that's in the car. That's a great way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly, depending on the temperature you set with this dial, of course. Push that again to turn that system back off, or to turn that vent back off. Below that, we have buttons for the electric windows, so front passenger window, front driver's window, and both rear windows simultaneously, and we'll come back to that again in a moment. Deadlocks, so you can lock the car doors from the outside, and rear fog lights. And then we have the fully automatic gearbox, a couple of cup holders, 12-volt charging socket, and then the USB and auxiliary inputs down the bottom just there. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about is the roof. There's a button just up here. You just pull that back, keep it held, and you can stop the roof at this point so it becomes kind of a large sunroof section, or go up to the button again. This time all four windows will go down and the roof will open up. If you keep your button held, the windows will then all do themselves up, and you can use those buttons that I mentioned just a moment ago to do the driver's window and passenger window down. You can see them going down there, and then simultaneously take all of the rear windows down as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.